Hello, hello, hello. No, I did not know it was the King's birthday, Isabel. Well, happy birthday to the UK's King. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. That's right, Michael Cole calling the action for Monday Night Raw tonight. I am joined alongside Corey Graves tonight, and tonight it is going to be a great night of action. Absolutely, Cole. WrestleMania is in the books. WrestleMania changed the landscape. Has changed the landscape of Monday Night Raw. The superstar transfer exchanges happened, and the new rosters are now official. Absolutely, we have some major shakeups up on this new roster, a part of this talent exchange. But tonight we celebrate new champions, a part of Monday Night Raw. Speaking of new champions, here is the new top guy of Monday Night Raw, Braun Breaker. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new WWE Champion, Braun Breaker, with Paul Heyman and the Vision. Well, Braun Breaker, the new WWE Champion, shocked the world at WrestleMania, defeating Seth Rollins. Well, Braun Breaker said that he will take everything from Seth, his title, and his spot, and that's exactly what he did at WrestleMania. The era of Braun Breaker is underway. Public holiday, yep. Just look at the Vision. 6 amazing members are part of this dominant group. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I am here on behalf of Wembley Stadium, United Kingdom. Say hello to your reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Heavyweight Champion of the World, Braun Breaker. Come on, you dumb palms! Start that chant! You deserve it! Clap! Come on, everyone, do it! You deserve it! Come on! We all know my Brawny deserves it! You wanna know why these people in the UK will not tell Braun Breaker that he deserves the WWE Championship? Because they're all jealous that this man is the future of this company. That's right, Nath. You people wouldn't know true talent if it smacked you in the head. Patricia sucks. Patricia sucks. No, I don't suck. Alright? You are looking at the future of WWE. You wanna boo me, one of your own? You people are pathetic. Wanna be Seth, wanna be Seth, wanna be Seth, wanna be Seth. I don't wanna be Seth Rollins. Shut up. I'm better than that old man, and I don't wanna be Seth Rollins. So, with that all being said, now that Braun Breaker is the WWE Champion, who is the brave soul that wants to step up to Braun Breaker? Oh, wait a minute. I take everything I want. Well, I think we're gonna get our answer, Graves. I think so, Cole. I take everything I want. Well, look who it is. It's the Andre the Giant Battle Royal winner, Royce Keys. These stages on the back, I'm a big dog. Big moves, big money, I'm a big boss. Well, looks like Royce Keys has made his statement. He wants a piece at Braun Breaker. Then the game's wrong. I take everything I want. I take everything I want. Hey, Braun! I'll step up. Mr. Royce Keys, or Powerhouse Hobbs, whatever you want to call yourself now. Congratulations on winning the most irrelevant title in professional wrestling, the Andre the Giant Trophy. We all know it's the most irrelevant thing to ever win, and you think winning a trophy means you deserve a shot at Braun Breaker? Paul, enough talk. You want to step up to me, tough guy? Hello, Sean. Well, you're gonna have to earn it. A little contract, a little contract and a trophy doesn't mean crap. You're beatable just like everybody else, big boy. Burn it down! Dun, dun. Oh, looks like... Oh, here comes Seth. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa! Burn it down! Whoa, 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 whoa! I don't mean to interrupt anything. Royce, first of all, congratulations on winning the Andre Battle Royal. And secondly, big boy, you're gonna have to wait your turn. Because as the former champion, I want to invoke my rematch at Backlash in Tampa. no rematch for you, Seth Rollins. You wanna know why, Seth? 'Cause you got beat. Do you think I care what you think, Paul? You know, Nathan, I heard you running your mouth about me, saying that you're better than me. Maybe you and I can kind of prove, maybe you and I should put that theory to the test right now. Hold on, before things get any more out of hand. Look, Daniel Bryan is still on his way here. He's still on his way here. Magic. So I figured, since I'm here and Daniel Bryan's not arrived at the arena yet, I've decided, how about we do this? How about tonight we have ourselves a good old tag team match? Seth, you will team up with Royce Keys, and you guys will face Bronson Reed and Nathan Fraser in tag team action. Whoa! And as for everybody else in the division, Maxine Dupree, stay in the ring, because your match with Jordan Grace is next. Thank you. Have a good night, everyone. Patrick making a huge tag team match. And oh, look at this. Seth Rollins and Royce Keys want a shot at the WWE title, but Maxine Dupree's got to be ready for her big match coming up with Jordan Grace. Well, everyone has finally cleared the ring. Maxine Dupree, Izzy Dame, and Patricia Ryan. Sol versus Lyra for the women's IC title, announced on Raw. Face versus face. Triple H really does not really... Couldn't Triple H find a heel for Sol to fight? That ain't named Becky Lynch. Yes, Chad was apologizing to Rey Fenix for embarrassing the Luchadors. Yeah, I figured that was the reason why. Oh, Jordan Grace. And here we go. Maxine Dupree and Jordan Grace one-on-one here. Remember, this matchup is only taking place... This match is only taking place due to Maxine's involvement last week in the steel cage match. And Maxine stuck her nose in where it didn't belong in that steel cage match last week, helping Indy Hartwell take down Jordan Grace. Indy Hartwell did it as a favor, okay? She obviously asked for a favor from the Vision, and that favor was granted. I think Indy Hartwell just wanted Jordan Grace out of her hair, and so that's why she just got the Vision involved instead. So what's going to happen to American Made then? Are they going to all turn face, or is it going to, or is that just going to silently just end, or are they just going to silently break them up? Where Chad's now a face, and the Creeds and Ivy just all stay heel. Honestly, keep them together. If you want to make them all good guys, fair enough. Jordan Grace in control as Maxine Dupree now looks to build momentum here. Oh, and Jordan Grace looking to showcase her power. Maxine counters into a roll-up. Oh, wait a minute. Jordynne Grace now. Oh, back and forth. Oh, back and forth pins. Yeah, back and forth pin attempts by Dupree and Grace. Oh, look out. Oh, and Grace with a clothesline. Grace with a clothesline. Oh, look out. Maxine trying to get to the top rope. But Jordynne Grace wasn't gonna let her go that easy. And Dupree flies! And Dupree flies with a cross body on Jordynne Grace! Oh! And Grace just powers out. Jordynne Grace just in time was able to kick out at 2. Uh-oh. And there's the Beast Mode! Beast Mode on Dupree! And a kick out at 2. Jordynne Grace's finishing move was not enough. Oh, and look at this now. Looking for a big move, and now Dupree rolls up Grace. And look at this hand. Oh, man. Tried to have her hands on the tights as well. And Dupree also had her hands on the tights, but Grace was able to still kick out regardless of it. Embrace the vision! Maxine Dupree. Oh, and a big splash onto the outside. And Dupree with a big splash on the outside. Jordynne Grace now finds herself in trouble. And now Maxine has Dupree. Oh, I was looking for that big. Oh, she was looking for that move. Yeah, she was looking for that signature move, but Grace able to avoid. Oh, Grace trying to utilize her power again. No. Jordynne Grace ain't making things easy. Oh, Death Valley Driver. Well, no one ever said beating Jordynne Grace was going to be easy. Absolutely not, Cole. No one said it was ever going to be easy. And now Dupree fights out. And now Dupree rolls up Jordynne Grace, hands on the tights, and she gets him! And Maxine with a roll-up scores the win over Jordynne Grace. Here is your winner, Maxine Dupree. And Maxine Dupree scores the win. Scores the win over Jordynne Grace, and from behind, Patricia Ryan and Izzy Dame. I see, Isabel. From behind, Izzy Dame and Patricia Ryan, and now look at this, and now a 3-on-1 attack on Jordynne Grace. And now a 3-on-1 attack on Jordynne Grace. Dupree, Ryan, and Dame, the females of the Vision. Beating the hell out of. Oh, wait a minute! Oh my God! Maxine, look at the look on Maxine's face. It's Natty! What's Natalia doing here? It's Natalia! Look, the look on Maxine's face! And now look at now Natty! Now Natty tackles down Maxine! Natalia tackles down Maxine, but the numbers are still too much! The numbers are still too much! Izzy Dame and Patricia Ryan now going up to Natalia now. Now Natalia trying to get some payback on the woman she tried to help. And now, and it looks like the numbers game is still a bit too much. Harmony. Oh my God. Mamacita, the thing, she's looking so cool. Wait a minute. Harmony Kelly, Patricia's old friend. Harmony Kelly, Patricia's old friend, and now the Vision's retreating. Patricia Ryan, Maxine, and Izzy Dame retreating from Harmony Kelly. Harmony Kelly is here on Raw. She was brought over to Raw via the talent exchange. Patricia Ryan and Maxine seeing ghosts of their past. Ghosts from their past appearing here on Raw. Unbelievable. Who would have thought we'd ever see Harmony Kelly here on Raw? That is... Oh, Harmony, Natty, and Jordan Grace seem to be coming together. Well, I'm pretty sure Chad Gable is going to apologize to Penta and Rey Mysterio next. It's going to be the Chad Gable Apology Tour. Since everyone likes to talk about tours like Liv Morgan's Revenge Tour, Mercedes Moné is now going to have her Revenge Tour, and now we've got the Chad Gable Apology Tour. He's going to go around and apologize to every luchador. If Chad Gable was making a mockery out of the luchadors, then what's what's Ludwig Kaiser and Bravo and Rayo Americano doing? They're not embarrassing Lucha Libre? I guess I should say Ludwig Kaiser, Pete Dunne, and Tyler Bate, but they're not embarrassing Lucha Libre by wearing masks, pretending to be luchadors. Okay, logic, I guess. And Daniel Bryan has arrived at the arena. And there's Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan is here. Daniel, good to see you. Oh, what do you want, Skip? Well, first of all, I want to say congratulations. You have now acquired me and my sexy Cassie on Raw. Yes, I'm aware of that. Thank you. And since you're in your gear, Skip, I have arranged a match for you as your first night here on Raw. Oh, cool! Great to see that you're thinking highly of me already. So who is going to be my first victim here on Raw? Well, how does the sound of Obafemi sound to you? Have fun, kid. What? This is my first night. This is our first night on Raw, and he's gonna do this to me? Oh, come on, man. Welcome to Raw, Jocko. How can you laugh at this, Cole? Welcome to Raw, Jocko. Oh, my God. Welcome to Raw, Skippy boy. This is completely unfair. Daniel Bryan doing Daniel Bryan things. And here comes the former United States champion, Obafemi. Skip Jocko is finished, yep. The following contest is set for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Nigeria, the ruler, Obafemi. Lillian Garcia for being the ring announcer here tonight. The ring announcer for Monday Night Raw as Obafemi heads to the ring. I can't believe Daniel Bryan would do this to his newest addition to Monday Night Raw, Skip Jocko. He and Cassie were happy to be here, to be a part of Raw, and this is how Daniel welcomes the pair to Monday Night Raw by throwing Jocko in the ring with the ruler. Well, Obafemi is here and he's ready for action. Unlike the real life's vision, my vision isn't cursed. And his opponent, being accompanied by Cassie Lewis from Canberra, Australia, Skip Jocko. Well, Skip Jocko and Cassie Lewis are now a part of Monday Night Raw via the Talent Exchange, and I can't say I'm really all that thrilled. I love that these two are now a part of Monday Night Raw. These two needed a new home. These two were treated with complete disrespect on SmackDown, and now it's time for these two to finally get some better treatment. But of course, Daniel Bryan is now forcing Jocko to fight the ruler. Did I know the reason that why Road Dogg left was because he said that he wasn't having fun with Triple H anymore. Can't say I blame him though, because during that one Unreal episode, there was like one episode of Unreal where he and Triple H had an argument over who should be the Women's US Champion. Oba's gonna kill you. Oh! Oba's gonna kill you. Shut up! And Skip Jocko got out of the ring as quickly as he could to avoid Obafemi. Oba's gonna kill you. Shut up! The WWE Universe chanting Oba is gonna kill you to Skip Jocko. Well, Jocko's trying to get him back. Oh, look out! Come on! I'm not ready yet. Look at this now, Jocko trying to. And oh, look at this! And Jocko with a cheap shot on Obafemi. Well, Jocko was not ready. Was not ready yet. Oh, look out! Oh man! And Cassie Lewis watching on in horror on the outside as her man is about to get decimated by the former US champion. Well, Oba's in a bad mood. He's not in a great mood. He lost his US title in that ladder match. But Oba says that he wasn't mad over the fact that he lost it to Randy Orton. He says he respects Randy. He says that he was just more frustrated that he just couldn't leave WrestleMania with the victory. Oba. Oh wow! Jocko with a nice, Jocko with a nice reversal, and now Jocko. Oh, flying drop kick to Femi. Jocko Jocko with a flying drop kick. How awesome would it be if Jocko was able to defeat Obafemi in his first match here on Raw? That would be unheard of, but hey, anything can happen. Oh, slingshot drop kick by Jocko, and Femi powers out at one. You can't let the packaging fool you. This guy's a former United States champion, a former North American champion and former two-time World Tag Team champion. Oh, man! Big spinebuster to Jocko to put him away. And Jocko and Cassie Lewis have won their fair share of titles. Oh no, have won their fair share of titles, but I feel like Jocko is about to be welcome, is about to have a new title called getting crushed by the ruler. But now Cassie Lewis, oh, I wouldn't do that, Cassie. Getting on the apron, trying to distract Femi. Getting on the apron, trying to distract Femi to give Jocko some kind of momentum, but Jocko gets caught with the Oba bomb. Fall from grace. And Femi decimates Jocko. Here is your winner, Oba Femi. And Oba Femi decimates Skip Jocko here in his first night here on Raw. And Oba Femi gets some momentum back after this big monumental victory. Well, Braun Breaker! I'm coming for you! Well, Oba Femi, you heard him scream it. Yeah, Oba Femi's got his eyes on Braun Breaker and the WWE title. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to recap place on main event. We don't usually show anything that happens on main event, but we had a big highlight that took place on the show that I feel like the fans would be interested in. Yeah, the main event on main event, no pun intended, was Io Sky versus Brie Bella. The matchup was great, and Brie Bella would secure the win with the yes lock, defeating Io Sky, making Io tap out. Ding 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 ding. But it was post match, which is the big talking point afterwards. You're supposed to be the best wrestler in the world, and you're losing to Brie mode. What the hell's wrong with you? You're supposed to be my friend. Why didn't you help me? Why didn't you help me? I'm your friend. You're supposed to be the best. The best wrestlers don't need help. Let's just talk about this backstage. You're pathetic. You're pathetic. You can't even beat Brie Bella. And then this happened. Yeah, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley imploded. Io Sky and Rhea Ripley completely imploded as the two began to brawl. The two would begin the brawl, and Io was going up for the moonsault, but then Ripley would push her off the top rope. Oh, and Io would crash and burn onto the barrier. Boom, 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 boom. And then look at this, and then Rhea Ripley would hit a riptide on the steel steps. Oh man, that was brutal. A riptide on the steel steps. Well, I guess it's safe to say that Rio, or Brutality of the Sky as they call themselves, I guess it's safe to say that this tag team is officially no more. After that vicious attack by Rhea Ripley, taking out Io Sky. Rhea! You were meant to be my friend. Since you and I you and I were both traded to SmackDown. So SmackDown, you and me, I'll see you Friday. Wow, that's gonna be awesome. Rhea Ripley and Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky on SmackDown. That's gonna be awesome. Well, the bad thing is that they were both transferred over to SmackDown, so SmackDown gets to see that amazing match. I hear voices in my head, they come to me, they understand, they talk to me. Well, here comes the United States Champion, the new United States Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the new United States Champion, Randy Orton. Well, Randy Orton won the U.S. title at WrestleMania in that incredible ladder match. While the Viper holding the U.S. title for the second time in his career. I hear voices crying, I see heroes dying, I taste blood that's drying, I feel tension rising, I hear voices in my head, they come to me, they understand, they talk to me, they talk to me, they tell me things that I will do, they show me things I do to you. They talk to me. They talk to me. Wow. The fans here in London absolutely love Randy Orton's theme. I'm so glad they never ended up changing it, because I heard a rumor saying that they were actually going to change Randy's theme. And because of the crowd singing Randy's theme, it made Randy decide to not change his theme ever again, which, thank God for that. I didn't want to hear whatever kind of garbage they were going to give him. You deserve it. You deserve it. Thank you. Thank you, WWE Universe. You know, this United States title needs some prestige, it needs some honor, and not saying Obafemi didn't do that. He did the best he could with this championship. But you see, with someone like me as champion, I can bring the prestige to this championship. You know, me being the United States champion doesn't change the fact I still want that number 15. I still want to be a 15-time world champion. So while I'm the United States champion, it won't change that fact. But tonight, I want to give a young, promising young man a chance at my United States championship tonight. You see, this open challenge is going to be different than any other open challenge. See, I've been given the permission to choose my opponents. Wow, interesting. So, I would like Javon Evans to come out here right now. Wow. Randy Orton giving a big opportunity to Javon Evans. Yeah, boys. Bouncy. Wow, huge opportunity for Javon Evans. Randy Orton giving this young man a huge opportunity. Well, isn't that nice of Randy? Well, isn't that very nice of Randy to give Javon Evans an opportunity? That's not usually how open challenges work, but hey, I guess Randy wanted to give this young man an opportunity. Javon Evans is only 21 years old, and this kid is already incredibly talented. Well, Michael, Cole, I just want to let you know, welcome to Monday Night Raw. Yes, I was exchanged for Travis Bateman over the SmackDown. So Bateman and Wade will be doing Friday Night SmackDown going forward. Now big matchup here for Javon Evans, as the United States title is going to be defended. Randy Orton was willing to give Javon Evans a huge opportunity, and here we go. How's my day been? It's been okay. What are your thoughts on Randy Orton giving this opportunity to Javon Evans? Well, I think it's nice that Randy would give out an opportunity to Javon Evans, but as we all know, title opportunities usually are meant to be earned, but Randy Orton, on this occasion, felt Javon Evans deserved an opportunity. Randy Orton did say that he was disappointed that Javon Evans couldn't make it to WrestleMania, so it sounded like this could have been his way of making up to the kid. Well, Randy has always liked this kid. He says Randy has been a big fan of this kid, and also Miles Bourne. He says he's a big fan of Javon Evans and Miles Bourne from NXT. And he says those two young guys, he called them the future of WWE. So it feels like Randy is having this match with Javon just to more help prove that he believes that Javon Evans is the future of WWE. Well, that's one way you could put it. And now Randy Orton with a whip, and now a Luthez press. Randy Orton now starting to pick up the momentum, and Javon Evans now with a DDT. Coming up, the next two pay-per-views coming up is Backlash in Tampa, and later that following month it is Clash in Italy. Oh, look out! Yeah, two pay-per-views in 1 month in May. These will be coming up in May. We are still in April. We're still a few weeks removed from finishing up April. Next month will be Backlash and Clash in Italy. Oh, man. So you know there's going to be some big matches planned for those upcoming shows. And we would also like to welcome Damian Priest and R-Truth and Lola Vice to Monday Night Raw, the World Tag Team Champions. The Tag Team Championships, have been exchanged to different brands. There's the OG Cutter. And a kick out by Orton. Yeah, the Tag Team Championships have switched brands. Monday Night Raw now has the World Tag Team titles. And SmackDown now have the WWE Tag Team Champions, Kenny Omega and Shinsuke Nakamura. And now look at Javon Evans. Oh, man. Javon Evans almost stunned Randy, and now Randy with a roll-up. Oh, look at this. So champions can get exchanged. Yes, champions can indeed get exchanged, which was the example that happened at the Tag Team Championships. Have switched brands. As far as we've been told, no other title was exchanged, only the Tag Team titles were. And now Randy And now Randy looking for the RKO, but Javon Evans able to block. If I'm Javon Evans, I do everything in my power to avoid the RKO as much as possible. Yeah, that RKO can really get you, can really get you from out of nowhere. Oh! I wish you could do that in this game, do an RKO from out of nowhere. And now, oh! And just like that! And Randy Orton with an RKO on Evans. And Orton retains. Javon Evans dashed towards Randy. And Randy hits the RKO and retains the United States Championship. Here is your winner and still the United States Champion, Randy Orton. Big win for Randy as he celebrates, and he remains the United States Champion. Well, Randy will be ready for any and all challenges as he stands as the new US champ. And a great show of respect to Javon Evans as well. Randy showing his respect to Javon Evans. What a good matchup that was. A good match. Javon Evans hung with the Viper, but in the end, the Viper struck and took out Javon Evans. And ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, oh, look at this. There's Mandy Rose alongside JC Jane. Mandy Rose says that she wants to address the future of Toxic Attraction. She and JC Jane are ready to talk. She and JC Jane are next. Toxic. Well, we're back live on Raw, and I guess we're about to be hearing the future status of Toxic Attraction. Well, Mandy Rose and JC Jane have been having some issues over the last several weeks. At the WrestleMania Battle Royal, JC Jane eliminated Mandy Rose unintentionally, mind you. She didn't mean to eliminate Mandy. JC looked like she didn't seem to really all that care that she eliminated Rose. You really want to spin the narrative that JC Jane completely meant it? Well, it's every woman for themselves in that Battle Royal, Graves. You know that as well as everybody. Mandy sucks. Mandy sucks. Mandy sucks. Silence, London! The toxic goddess is speaking. Look, JC, clearly things between you and I have not been going great. But that's why tonight I call this the future of Toxic Attraction. Because tonight, it's time we talk about our future. You're right, Mandy. There is a future. There is a future in Toxic Attraction. You see, there's a reason why I invited Fallon Henley out here as well. Because I told you Fallon would be a great third member for Toxic Attraction, but you didn't seem to think that Fallon was toxic enough. Does Fallon look toxic to you? Yes? Alright. Well, If you think Fallon is toxic enough, then maybe you should prove it. Actually, you know what, JC? She's right. I'm not toxic. Because you want to know why I'm not toxic, Mandy? Why? Because this toxic attraction needs to be dealt a fatal blow. Okay. And that fatal blow is you. What? Oh, from behind! What? That's Lady Reed from behind! Lady Reed from NXT! Lady Reed just jumped Rose! Look at this! And JC Jane and Fallon Henley, look at this! JC, Henley, and Reed beating the hell out of Mandy! Look at this! JC Jane, Fallon Henley, and Lady Reed beating the hell out of Mandy Rose! What the hell is this all about? What the hell is this all about? I can't believe what we're seeing here. And Lady Reed with a big knee to Mandy Rose. And now Fallon Henley with the hoedown on Rose. Get her up. Hold her. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, Mandy. I've been wanting to do this for a long, long time. Oh, look out. And JCJ with the rolling encore to Mandy. The rolling encore to Mandy Rose. I can't believe this is happening to the Toxic Goddess. Toxic attraction is old news, Mandy. Just like you. We are the Fatal Influence, and we're taking over this women's division. Whoa. Wow, JC Jane. JC Jane has just dropped the fatal blow on Mandy Rose, and the Fatal Influence is born. I can't do this, Dean. I can't do this. The fact that I have to fight this freak tonight is sickening. Hey, look, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All you're gonna do, Sally, is you're gonna stand on that apron. That's all you gotta do. Just stand on the apron, and I will handle Danhausen, okay? I will handle him. He's all mine. You don't have to throw a punch. Do you mind, Daniel? Yeah, do you mind? We're having a private conversation about our handicap match. I'm sorry. Or maybe I'm not sorry, but did I hear you guys saying that Sally has to stand on the apron all match? Yes, that's exactly what I said, Daniel. Because that's what I said, Daniel. She shouldn't have to be in this match. Well, I was given a note by Danhausen, and he said that this handicap match is under tornado rules. That means there are no tagging. So that means Sally will have to wrestle. Excuse me? He's a competitor. He doesn't make the rules. Yeah, you're the GM. Yeah, you're the GM. Why don't you overrule him? Why didn't you overrule him? The reason why I didn't overrule him is because I agreed with his stipulation. So whether you two like it or not, especially you, Sally, whether you like it or not, you will get in that ring and you will fight Danhausen. So, have fun, you two. Can you believe this? Ridiculous. It's okay, honey, it's okay. It's not okay. Man, thought we could come to Raw, have things could be better, but now we get treated like this. It was no better on SmackDown. I understand. Well, isn't this a predicament? You see, I like the two of you. I see the talent in the two of you. What's your point, Paul? What's your point, Paul? Yeah. Can't you see my man's hurt? Oh, I can see the point. You got beat up. You got beat up badly by Obafemi. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Paul. But you see, how long have the two of you been a part of WWE? For a very long time, haven't you? How many championships have you won, Miss Sally? 3? 3. What about you? What about you, Dean? 4. 4. 4. But what's your point? My point is, the two of you should have more than that. So, since I am the wise man and the oracle of the vision, I am giving you two this personal invitation. This personal invite means you two can come and join the vision. If you two agree to join the vision, I promise you, big things will come in your future. Don't believe me? Look at Braun Breaker. Don't believe me? Look at Nathan Frazier and Patricia Ryan. They are holding the same titles that the two of you recently held not too long ago. Under my guidance, the vision, and you two will finally be treated like the stars you were always meant to be. Think it over. My neck. Hey, come on. Let's get you to the doctor. Paul Heyman giving Skip Jocko and Cassie Lewis a chance to join the vision. You are cursed. Who do we love? Danhausen! Yeah! Danhausen! Oh, man, not this guy. Very evil, very nice, very evil, very nice. The following contest is a handicap tornado style match. Making his way to the ring, Danhausen! Danhausen is an amazing wrestler. He may be amazing wrestler, Cole, but he's also a very deranged. He's a very deranged idiot. He's not deranged. What are you talking about? Danhausen, he is very nice. Danhausen, he is very evil. Surrender your will, or I'll curse you, people. That's not very nice. Well, Danhausen is set for handicap action against Dean Franklin and Sally Dennis. But it's under tornado rules, so Sally Dennis is gonna have to wrestle. Oreo, Oreo, when you stand next to me, when you feel that you can. In the brutal mother lane, it's all about me. It's all about the power. Oreo, Oreo, and their opponents, the team of Sally Dennis and Dean Franklin. And I feel so sorry. I feel so bad for Sally Dennis that she is being forced into competing in this match. She shouldn't have to be in this match. She shouldn't have to be in this match. Well, she is. Well, she is in this match, and whether she likes it or not, she's gonna have to wrestle. And so, no, look at this now. And Sally Dennis rolls out of the ring. Well, that is great strategy. Sally Dennis rolls out of the ring to avoid wrestling Danhausen. Sally Dennis taking advantage of the tornado rule, just saying, hey, look, it may be tornado style, but I'm still not going to wrestle. I mean, can you blame Sally for not wanting to wrestle? Get away from me! Can you blame Sally for not wanting to wrestle? She shouldn't have to fight this goon. Oh, wait, look at Sally Dennis from behind! Uh-oh! And Sally Dennis from behind tried to roll up. Oh, look out! Look out here, Sally Dennis quickly ran out of the ring to avoid Danhausen. This is brilliant strategy. This is actually a brilliant strategy. Sally's a coward. Sally's a coward. Shut up! Sally dead. I love Sally's strategy here. Come on, Sally, come in. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this here. And now Dean Franklin. Oh, look out! Wanted Sally to come in, and she delivered a couple of stomps on Danhausen, but Danhausen quickly recovered. Oh, and she fled out of the ring again. And now look at this. And now look at this now. Now Sally Dennis comes back inside the ring, and now Dean Franklin. Go pin her, look at Sally, look at this here. Sally Dennis trying to pin Danhausen here. Trying to pin Danhausen after Dean Franklin Dean Franklin's beating Danhausen down, and Sally Dennis come on, ref, try faster. And now Danhausen finds himself in trouble here. Look at Sally again going into the cover on Danhausen, and Danhausen kicks out again. Come on, count faster, you dumb ref! Uh-oh! And now Danhausen trying to gain the advantage here. Sally and Dean have now seemingly gained the advantage. You mean Dean Franklin has gained the advantage? Uh-oh. Oh, look out. Oh, no. And now Danhausen. No. Look at this now. Run, Sally, run. And Danhausen's chasing Sally. Run, Sally, run. Oh. And now Sally Dennis now staying in the ring. Oh, and Danhausen. Oh, no. And Danhausen has taken out Dean. And Danhausen now beating the hell out of Dean Franklin on the outside. And Dean Franklin, now look at Sally from behind. And Sally now from behind. And now Sally, oh no! And now Danhausen with a submission on Dennis. Ah! And look at this. And Danhausen now. And Danhausen taking out Sally. Dean Franklin from behind, and now Dean Franklin from behind. Oh man, Dean Franklin from behind tried to take the win. What the hell is Danhausen's problem? Well, Sally's a part of the match. Well, Sally is a part of the match. It's perfectly illegal. It's perfectly legal. Yeah, but why is he Well, why does he have to bully her though? He's not bullying her. And now Dean Franklin now with a reverse DDT. And now with a reverse DDT, and Danhausen kicks out. Finish him, Dean! Finish him! And now Sally telling Dean to finish him. And now look at Sally coming in, trying to take the pin and a kick out. Dean and Sally have really kept the momentum. Have really been keeping the momentum in this intergender match. I guess you can. Well, I guess mixed tag. I guess it's. I guess handicap match. I should say. Yes, it's a handicap match. What? It's not. It's nothing else. Oh man! Danhausen now, and Sally breaks it up. Oh no! And nowhere for Sally to hide. Oh wait a minute! Now submission locked in, and Sally immediately taps out. Very evil, very nice. Very evil, very nice. Very evil, very nice. Didn't know this guy had a submission. Sally had nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Danhausen locks in a submission, and Sally taps to the submission. Here is your winner, Danhausen. Danhausen with the win over Sally Dennis and Dean Franklin. Sally tried to hide throughout the entire match, but finally got her comeuppance from all the hiding. And there she is, the new Women's United States Champion. She's here, Thea Hale. And then she's not only the new Women's United States Champion, but she's also now the new chosen one of Monday Night Raw. Thea Hale is here, and she's going to address the WWE Universe. And it's next. And we're back live on Monday Night Raw. I love you too, Isabel. And here comes the Women's United States Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the first ever inaugural Women's United States Champion, the chosen one, Thea Hale. Oh, that probably was music to Thea Hale's ears as she makes her way to the ring. Just look at the excitement on Thea Hale as she heads to the ring. We know her old teacher, Andre Chase, was watching her match intently, and he talked about how excited he was to see Thea Hale finally get what she truly deserves. A big moment for Thea Hale, defeating Roxanne Perez at WrestleMania. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Thank you. Thank you, WWE Universe. That means a lot to me. You see, hard work pays off. Chosen one, chosen one, chosen one. That I am. Thank you. You see, all my life I have been underestimated, doubted. People said I didn't deserve to be the North American champion when I beat Blake Monroe. People said I wasn't ready to carry the burden of a championship, and I've proved all my haters wrong. And that's why I stand here before you as your Women's United States Champion. So I just want to thank all of you for having my back. I will be a fighting champion that all of you can be proud of. Oh, wait a minute. That's Julia's music. Oh, Julia. Listen to the reaction for Julia. Well, she is born in the UK. Well, she was born here. And the crowd on their feet for the beautiful madness. Julia, what's she doing out here? Dun dun, dun dun, dun dun. Well, she was exchanged to Monday Night Raw. She's free from the Empress Empire. Julia with a smile on her face, high-fiving the fans. She's obviously happy to be back home in the UK. And I guess maybe she's also happy to be free from the Empress Empire. Julia, 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 Julia. Thea, congratulations on winning the United States Championship. You said you want to be a fighting champion. I would like to have the first opportunity. Julia, I've never wrestled someone like you, but I look forward to it. And look at this, a handshake here between Julia and Thea Hale. Wow, never thought I'd see that. And Julia showing respect to Thea, and oh, headbutt! And Julia with the knee to Thea Hale. She sucked everyone in. She sucked everyone in. Thea Hale with a devastating knee strike to Thea Hale. The Abracadabra. Did you really think I'd like all of you, huh? And now Julia with Thea Hale. And now the Northern Lights bomb to the Women's U.S. Champion. Well, Thea Hale is out, and Julia putting her boot on Thea's face. Well, dun, 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 dun. No, no, no. Well, Julia made her statement. Well, Julia fooled everybody into thinking she was a changed woman, but instead she hits the Abracadabra knee strike on Thea and let everyone know, Empress Empire or no Empire, she is still the same old Julia. We're backstage with Jackie Redmond. Thank you guys. My guest at this time, WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus. Hello, Jackie. Trish, first of all, welcome back. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. This is your first time being on Raw in a very long time. But you unfortunately lost a loser leaves NXT match. That means you're now banished from NXT forever. So, what are your plans now that you're now here on Monday Night Raw? Well, thank you, Trish. Thank you, Trish. Thank you, Trish. You're welcome, London. Well, first of all, man, it just feels so weird to be standing here on Raw again. But you know, I think what would be best for me right now is to focus on rebuilding myself. You know, a part of me, I'm kind of glad I lost that match to Lita. You want to know why? Because, honestly, I couldn't stand Kelly Kelly. Kelly Kelly is a bitch. So, you can kind of look at this as a blessing in disguise. So, I am now free from Kelly Kelly's tyranny, and I can now be me. So, I know Shotzi eliminated me in that battle royal, and she talked smack to me earlier. But tonight, I'm going to show Shotzi why I am a Hall of Famer and why I am a 7-time women's champion. And you know what? Maybe it's time that the Stratus faction is a world champion one more time. Because I feel like I could have one more world title run left in me before I call it a career permanently. So, Shotzi, I'll see you out there. It's time to rock and roll. It's great to have Trish Stratus back here on Monday Night Raw. Oh, it's time to rock and roll. Well, of course it's great to have the Hall of Famer back on Raw. Thank you, Trish. And listen to this ovation for Trish Stratus. The following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring, making her Monday Night Raw return from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, WWE Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus. Well, Trish Stratus getting a great ovation from London as she makes her way to the ring, but Trish Stratus says she's got one more world title run left in her. But the question is, can she achieve her goal? She takes on Shotzi in singles competition. I'm a psycho. I'm a psycho. I'm a psycho. I'm a psycho. Welcome to the ball pit. Gonna get your ass kicked. And her opponent, Shotzi. Taking care of business, Tank. Shotzi makes her way to the ring. Well, Shotzi has disrespected. I think Snape liked Harry's mum, but Harry's mum ended up with James. Also, James picked on Snape. That is supposedly the reason why Snape was hard on Harry, because he didn't like his dad. Because he didn't like his dad, Snape was all like, I'm going to take all my frustration out on his boy. But yeah, Snape did like Harry's mum. Because there was a whole, might have been in the final part, because there was this whole, because it was when Snape died, when Harry saw his past. He learned that Snape had a thing for his mum. when Snape died. So that's why, at the end of the Harry Potter films, he now respects Snape and doesn't hate him anymore. Because he used to always, well, he never hated him. I guess he just didn't like him. He never liked him because he was in Slytherin, and he always gave him problems. But then after his death, and when he found out the truth about him, he was all like, Snape was a great man. He was a hard person. He was a hard man, a difficult man, but he was he was also a great man. A great man, but he also killed Dumbledore. I wouldn't really call him a great man for killing Dumbledore. I know Voldemort tasked Draco Malfoy to do it, and he clearly couldn't. But still, I wouldn't call Snape a great man for killing your headmaster. Oh, Shotzi in early control here. And now the WWE Universe rallying Trish Stratus back into this match. And Trish Stratus building momentum now. And now Stratus, oh, turns the momentum around. Shotzi now in trouble here. And Shotzi kicks out at 2. Trish Stratus bringing the momentum back, and now oh, Trish was looking for the thank me kick, but Shotzi was able to avoid that devastating kick, and now Shotzi with a sliced bread. Shotzi with a sliced bread, and now Trish Stratus now in trouble. Was looking for the never wake up DDT. Stratus now gains the advantage. She blocks the never wake up DDT, and Stratus with Stratus faction on Shotzi, hooks the leg. Stratus wins her first match back on Raw. Oh, it's time to rock and roll. And Trish Stratus wins her return match here on Raw. Here is your winner, WWE Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus. And Trish Stratus picks up the win over Shotzi here on Raw. Well, Trish Stratus wins her first match back on Raw. And I guess you could also say Trish Stratus also got some payback from the WrestleMania Battle Royal, because Shotzi eliminated her in that Battle Royal. Welcome back, Trish Stratus. Excuse me, Julia. Why did you attack Thea? I want the United States title. I may be free from the Empress Empire. I don't need anybody to tell me what to do. Thea Hale is no match for the beautiful Madness. Well, Julia has made her claim to the United States title. Well, it's kind of obvious since she took out Thea earlier took out Thea not too long ago. But I tell you this, it's time for this tag team match. The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Vision, Nathan Frazer and Bronson Reed. War ready, battle tested, destroyer the fighter who's got nothing to lose. Nathan Frazer and Bronson Reed head to the ring as they prepare for tag team action. They're about to take on Seth Rollins and Royce Keys in tag team action. While Royce Keys came out, he had intentions on using his Andre the Giant Battle Royal contract on Bron Breakker. He's like, look, I'm willing to step up, but he never got the chance to before Seth Rollins intervened. Well, Seth Rollins says he's cashing in his rematch clause at Backlash, so he's forcing Royce Keys to wait a bit longer. And their opponents first, from Davenport, Iowa, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins on the post show after WrestleMania, he said that he did congratulate Bron Breakker on his big achievement, but Seth Rollins says that he does plan to take out the Vision. He said, I might have created the Vision, but I'm gonna take out the Vision. Yeah, he said he created it and now he's going to destroy it. Dun, 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 dun. I take everything I want. Dun, 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 dun. I take everything I want. Here comes Royce Keys. The big stage is on the back. I'm a big dog. Make moves, make money. I'm a big boss. And his tag team partner, Royce Keys. A man who has yet to be pinned or submitted. This man has yet to be pinned or submitted or has yet to lose a singles match. The only matches he has ever lost in, if you really want to count them, is the Royal Rumble where he debuted and the Elimination Chamber. Well, to be fair, those are multi-person matches. It's hard to not get pinned inside Elimination Chamber. Well, that is definitely true. But Royce Keys had a really good showing in that chamber. Yes, Royce Keys thinks he's Keith Lee, if everyone can't figure out whose entrance that is. And here we go, Nathan Frazer starting things off here with Seth Rollins. Well, Nathan Frazer was trained by Seth Rollins, and now Frazer and Patricia both made their decision to stay loyal to the Vision after Seth Rollins tried to convince them to say, hey, you guys need to leave the Vision. Come be with me. I handpicked you guys to be a part of the Vision, so you guys should be with me. But instead, Ryan and Frazer chose to stay with Paul Heyman and remain loyal to the Vision. Do you think they made the right call, Graves? I think they did. I think Frazer and Ryan made the best decision. Well, Keith Lee isn't in WWE anymore. But yes, he used to be. Nathan Frazer in control of Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, in his eyes, I think he needs to form like... it seems like Seth Rollins is going to have to make an army. Oh, if he hopes to try and take out the Vision. The Vision is looking to get stronger and stronger. Paul Heyman looking to try and convince Skip Jarko and Cassie Lewis to join the Vision now. Oh, and I think they should take on Paul Heyman's offer. If the two of them want to get out of the obscurity they're in, I feel like they should really take the offer. And now Seth Rollins trying to fight off the Vision here as the Vision continue to gang up on him. Oh, the Vision overwhelming Seth Rollins. And Nathan Frazer realizing his partner is nowhere to be seen. But and now look at this now. And now Royce Keys looking a little bit concerned as Seth Rollins continues to get beat down. I don't need you anymore, Seth. Oh man, nice move by Frazer. Nice move by Frazer. Hooks the leg on Rollins, and Rollins kicks out. Frazer telling Seth he doesn't need him anymore. And now Frazer heads up to the top rope, looking to show him how a Phoenix Splash is done, but Rollins moves out of the way. Tag, and here comes Big Royce. And now it's time for the powerhouse. It's time for the powerhouse. Royce Keys to clean house. And now Nathan Frazer realizing he's now in big trouble. And now Frazer tag. Oh, here we go. These two big trucks. These two big mammoth trucks are about to go to town. Oh, a Tower of Doom by Bronson Reed. Oh, yes. These two big powerhouses. Oh, look at the power of Keys. Look at the power of Keys. My God, have you ever seen anyone manhandle Bronson Reed like that? Never. Never in my life have I ever seen anyone manhandle Bronson Reed like that. And now Reed. And now Reed seemingly slowing down Royce's momentum, but Royce stays on top. And now Royce looking for his signature spine buster, but Bronson Reed avoids it. Oh man, and Reed with a big senton. And oh, look out. And now Reed heading up to the top rope. Tsunami misses! And the Tsunami misses. And the Tsunami misses, and Seth Rollins now makes the tag. And now Seth Rollins makes the tag. And now Rollins has Reed. Pedigree! Down goes Reed. Hooks the leg on Reed to put him away. And Frazer, just in time, makes the save. That was close. That was very close. Tag made now. Tag made the Frazer. Hooks the leg. And now the momentum has turned back to the Vision. Embrace the Vision, Seth. Oh, look at this. And now Seth. Oh! Seth had big plans. Seth had plans. He was going for the curve stomp, but Frazer stops him dead in his tracks. Oh, and look at this! What the? That's Gunther! Gunther from behind. What the hell? Gunther from behind just pulled Royce Keys off the top, and now Keys and Gunther are going at it on the outside. Keys and Gunther going at it on the outside, and look at Fraser. Oh, and look at Fraser. Look at Fraser. Fraser just pinned Rollins. Whoa! Big win for Fraser. He pins Rollins. Never slow down. Here are your winners. The Vision. A huge win for the Vision. Nathan Fraser with his top rope suplex cutter. Final cut. Nathan Fraser just beat his teacher. Nathan Fraser just beat his teacher in the middle of the ring as Royce Keys was brawling with Gunther on the outside. And Royce wanted to make the tag. Gunther interfered, and Royce and Gunther are on a collision course. That is a huge win. You found a shiny. Cool. I haven't shiny hunted in a while. You can get shiny Pokemon in Masters, but it's just it requires like a really hard sync pair. Like, there's like certain sync pairs that'll have shiny Pokemon. Like, certain sync pairs will have a shiny Pokemon. But yeah, it's not like a random chance or anything. I'm so happy to be rid of Roxanne. I'm sure you are happy about that. Husband, can Nikki and I have our rematch for the tag team titles? No. No, Daniel. Look, Daniel, maybe for once it's time for you to stop being biased and tell your wife and your sister-in-law it's back of the line. Back of the line, huh? Yeah, back of the line, Brianna. Yeah, back at the line, Nicole, because Tay Lemma are now your Women's World Tag Team Champions. And why won't these people in the UK tell us we deserve it? Because we do. Maybe it's because you two really don't deserve it. Oh, we do deserve it, Bree. Oh, we do deserve it, Bree. Ugh. Do you... Ugh. Ugh, twins, I swear to God, man. We had to deal with those... We had to deal with these other... Ugh, twins. We really had to deal with... We dealt with two other twins. What were their names? You mean Mary Kate and Ashley? Yeah, those two. Yeah, those two. And so... I guess those two have... I guess Bree and Nikki have something in common with those two. They're stupid. And they're annoying. What has changed about you two? Once loved by the WWE Universe. We don't care what the WWE Universe thinks about us. Exactly. Daniel, we would like our rematch. Well, I'll tell you this. I can in fact grant you your rematch, and your rematch is going to happen at Backlash. Thanks, Daniel. Seriously? You know, I actually agree with Taylor and Emma. Yeah, so do I. Ah, Lash, Naya. Glad you two are here. Welcome to Raw. Its pleasure is ours, Daniel. It's a new brand, and we're ready to squash some new competition. Yeah, Naya, maybe we should start with with them. You want to fight? You want a match with us? Shouldn't you be more worried about your back after Tracy Lara carried it? Watch your tone with me, Nikki. Otherwise, I'll squash you. Why don't you try it? Try it then. Hey, we're staying out of this. This has got nothing to do with us. Hey, back it up. Naya, Lash, first of all, I'm glad to have you both here on Raw. But if you two want to start trouble, then next week, Naya, you're going to go one-on-one with Nikki Bella next week. Fine by me. I'll have no problem squashing your sister-in-law. Because we're the two bosses and the irresistible forces. Ciao. Nia Jackson, Lash Legend are here on Monday Night Raw. Are you ready? Am I so glad to have them? Hey, think you can tell us what to do? Hey, you think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready. Bow to the masters. Break it down! Dun, 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 dun. The following contest is set for one fall, making their way to the ring, being accompanied by Vanessa Rogers, representing GX, and Harris. G-Generation X! G-Generation X! You think you could tell me what to do? Well, then Harris goes one-on-one. With Indy Hartwell. After Ann Harris basically eliminated Indy from the Battle Royal and also kind of talked crap about her as well. I need to switch that. And here comes the belt collector. Correction. It's Indy always wins. Oh, look at that new shirt that Indy's wearing. It says Indy always wins. It's even got all the titles she's won. Isn't that just creative? And her opponent from Melbourne, Australia. She is your belt collector, Indy Hartwell. Well, Indy Hartwell claims that she was never eliminated in the Battle Royal because, again, she claims she always wins. And the one time she lost, and she actually proved she doesn't always win, And now she's making excuses. It's not an excuse, it's a fact. She was never eliminated. Ann Harris was lucky. Look, she was out of the ring. Her feet hit the floor. She was eliminated. So Indy Hartwell, in fact, lost the Battle Royal. She can make all the excuses she wants, but she did, in fact, lose. Oh, clothesline takes down Ann. Takes down Ann Harris. GX. And the WWE Universe really like this GX. All Ann Harris and Vanessa Rogers are doing are making a mockery out of DX. They're doing the similar things that they used to do. That's not a mockery. That's paying homage. That's not mocking. That's called paying homage. And now Indy Hartwell gaining the advantage. And and now hooks the leg on Hartwell, and Hartwell manages to kick out at 2. And now Indy Hartwell obviously wants to teach Ann Harris a lesson in respect here tonight. That she always wins. I always win! And Indy Hartwell running her mouth. Oh! Indy now running her mouth. Oh, wait a minute, now look at Ann Harris from behind. And from behind trying to roll up Hartwell. But Hartwell managed to hold on. Oh, look at this now. And now Ann with an inside cradle now. And Indy able to kick out again. And look at this. And Ann Harris with a choke slam. Ann Harris with a choke slam. Takes down Indy. And Indy kicks out again. And now, wait a minute. Is Ann Harris... No. Ann Harris is about to tune up the band. No way. Ann is about to tune up the band for switching music. Oh, but Indy clotheslines her. She was about to make a mockery out of Shawn Michaels. She wasn't making a mockery. She was about to pay homage to Shawn Michaels with that super kick. But Indy Hartwell intercepts it with a clothesline. Big sidewalk slam. Big sidewalk slam by Indy. And now Indy with the Indy down under. She calls that the Indy down under. Hooks the leg on in and a kick out. And now Hartwell. Oh. And now Ann Harris now. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. And now Harris has Indy. And Indy goes for a ride on Ann's edge. Goes for a ride on Ann's edge. Hooks the leg. And Ann Harris puts away Indy. Break it down. Ann Harris puts away Indy. Wow, that was a big win. Indy, in fact, lost here tonight. Here is your winner, Ann Harris. A big win for Ann Harris. Indy Hartwell went for the It Hurts donut, and able to get out of it, and was able to surprise Indy and hit the Ann's edge. to put away Indy with 5 belts. Well, Indy does in fact lose. Johnny, Motor City, welcome to Raw. Thank you. Does Nessa and Perrin have any shiny sync pairs? No, unfortunately. No, they don't, unfortunately. Nessa has this Christmas one. Nessa has this Christmas outfit where she has an ice cube. Welcome to Raw. It's great to be a part of Monday Night Raw. Johnny Wrestling is about to put on bangers for you on Monday Night Raw. And also the Motor City, they're going to help you revive your tag team division. I'm sure they will. Where's Candice? Candice LeRae's supposed to be with you. Where is she? She's not here. But look, I've told her she's now a part of Raw. She's not feeling herself right now. You know, losing the women's championship, it broke her heart. So she's just stepping away for a bit. Oh, she's become depressed like you were. No. Candice is not depressed, okay? Candice isn't depressed. Here's the problem. I was gonna put her in. I was about to have her a part of this big fatal 4-way coming up to determine the next challenger for Jamie Hayter, but since she's not here, I guess I have to replace her with Tessa Blanchard. What? What? You should have told me that. I would have told you should have told me she was going to be a part of a big match, and I would have let Candice know. Candice should have been aware I had big plans for her, but since she's not here, she will not be a part of the Fatal 4-Way. But I'm glad to have all of you and Candice on Raw when she's ready, when she's healthy and no longer depressed. So, have a good night, guys. It's alright, it's alright. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, Sky Lynch. Sky, after finally ridding yourself of Renee Young and getting her out of your life, you now prepare for one of the biggest matches of your career as you prepare for a Fatal 4-Way where the winner will get a match with Jamie Hayter at Backlash in Tampa. How are you feeling as you prepare for this big match? Well, nervous, but also excited. Nervous, but also excited. So, I know I'm going to be in the ring with Alexa Bliss and Tessa Blanchard, and also my hero, the woman that inspired me to be a professional wrestler, Becky Lynch. But I'm not going to let any of that discourage me. I'm not going to let any of that discourage me. I am going to fully focus. I'm fully focused, and I'm ready to win this big match. Hey Tiff, what's up? The fact that you're in this fatal 4-way and not me is a joke. Oh. Whoa! Calm down, Tiff. I mean, not trying to sound mean or anything, but you've kind of been losing a lot. So, I don't think losers should be getting shots at world titles. Oh. But don't worry, Tiffy. Your time will come soon. But right now, it's Sky time. Sky time. Rhea. I'm done with Jade. Jade comes out. Same with what AJ said about Becky. Yeah. She said exactly. I hate when the wrestlers say they're done with someone and the person they're, quote, done with comes out. Well, that was not very nice of what Sky said to Tiffany Stratton. I mean, look. Well, look, it may have been harsh, but... look, it might have been harsh what Sky said, but honestly, it's the truth. It may be harsh, but it's also true. The following contest is a #1 contenders fatal 4-way to determine Jamie Hayter's challenger at Backlash in Tampa, Florida. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss. Oh, Alexa Bliss coming out here alone without Julia Hart, but Alexa Bliss is set for this fatal 4-way. Alexa Bliss became the first woman to defeat Tessa Blanchard at WrestleMania. Anything you wanna do. And her opponent next, from Melbourne, Australia, Sky Lynch. Big opportunity for this young lady, Sky Lynch, as she looks to win the biggest match of her career in this fatal 4-way. Well, remember, the winner of this fatal 4-way will get a match with Jamie Hayter at Backlash in Tampa. So you know Sky Lynch would love to win this match. Sky Lynch is happy to have Renee Young in her rearview mirror. She says she's done with Renee. She's moving on. And now she's moving on to bigger and better things. And those bigger and better things is this fatal 4-way and potentially becoming #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Sky Lynch is a former NXT Women's Champion. And she was also the inaugural Netflix champion. And introducing next, from Charlotte, North Carolina, the undeniable Tessa Blanchard. You have to remember, Corey, Sky was told to retire due to injury, but Sky continued to fight back. We understand the story. I understand the story of Sky Lynch. It was sad, it was heartbreaking. She missed 9 months of her career, but she's now put all of that behind her. And the man has come around, but she's put all of that behind her, and now she's focused on becoming world champion. And introducing next, from Dublin, Ireland, the face of WWE, the man, Becky Lynch. Well, Becky Lynch on her social media went on a bit of a tirade, or as what Patrick quotes it, a sook, which is an Australian verdict of saying having a cry. She was on social media having a sook about what happened at WrestleMania, saying that she was robbed at WrestleMania, saying Jessica Carr inspired against her, said Jessica Carr made sure she didn't win, called her a biased referee, and called Daniel Bryan a terrible boss for allowing Jessica Carr to be biased in her match in the main event. She just really went on a massive tirade on social media. Well, Becky Lynch is the man. She should be a world champion. She's the face of this entire company. Why wouldn't you want the man, the face of your entire company, as your top champion? It is absolutely ridiculous. And here we go, Sky Lynch and Becky Lynch going at it. Tessa Blanchard going right after Alexa Bliss, her rival. Sky Lynch having the honor of being in the ring with her longtime hero, Becky Lynch. You can pretty much consider this fatal four-way is to determine Jamie's next challenger, and there you see Jamie Hayter watching backstage, watching very closely to see who will be the woman that she will meet at Backlash. And look who's officiating this match. It is none other than Jessica Carr. What a shocker to see Jessica Carr officiating a Becky Lynch match. It is so shocking that Daniel Bryan it's not becoming a coincidence anymore that Daniel Bryan just continues to make Jessica Carr the officiator of all Becky Lynch matches. How do you know Daniel Bryan makes those decisions? It's very obvious. Well, Sky Lynch now in control of Becky Lynch. And Sky with a big move on Lynch. Sky Lynch really giving her idol a run for her money. Well, Becky Lynch spends more time complaining than actually wrestling, in my opinion. She spends more time complaining than wrestling. Yes, me saying the word sook, someone is having a sook, is the Australian version of saying someone's having a sulk or having a cry. Trying to be a Vita, trying to take my last name. Wait a minute, is Becky Lynch really accusing Sky Lynch of stealing her last name? I think that is exactly what I just heard. I think that's exactly what we just heard her say. Rolling senton. And now Alexa Bliss. And now look. Oh, and Becky takes a hard blow. And Alexa tried a big splash, but ultimately missed her mark. And now Alexa takes down Tessa. And now Becky Lynch comes in, and she's got a sledgehammer. And Becky comes in with a sledgehammer, takes out Lynch. Oh, a diamond cutter. And Tessa with the diamond cutter on Alexa to go to Backlash, and Sky saves it. And Sky Lynch saves the match. And Sky Lynch, wait a minute. Fallen Sky on Lynch. Fallen Sky on Lynch. Hooks the leg. Hooks the leg to go to Backlash. Woo! And what the hell? Tiffany Stratton just pulled Sky Lynch out of the ring. What the hell? What the hell's Tiffany Stratton doing out here? And and Stratton with a right hand to Lynch. What the hell? Who's a loser? Huh? You want to call me a loser? Tiffany Stratton obviously did not take Sky's words too kindly. And the Alabama slam onto the apron. Sky Lynch taking a vicious attack. Sky Lynch just took a vicious and violent assault to Tiffany Stratton. What the hell was that all about? What on earth was that all about? Sky Lynch has just got taken out, has just been taken out of the equation because of this, because Tiffany did not take, and oh, DDT, and now Alexa. And now Alexa Bliss with insult to injury. And now Alexa Bliss. And now Alexa Bliss now. With the DDT. With the DDT. DDT on, and there's the DDT on Blanchard. Abigail DDT, and Alexa Bliss becomes #1 contender. Wow. Alexa Bliss has just pinned Tessa Blanchard again, and Alexa Bliss stuns the UK and becomes #1 contender. Here is your winner and #1 contender, Alexa Bliss. Wow, what a shocking result this was. Alexa Bliss becomes #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Tiffany Stratton attacking Sky Lynch to prevent her from getting a shot at the world title, and then Alexa Bliss with the Abigail DDT on Blanchard to score the win. And look at this, Alexa Bliss leaving the ring. Oh, wait a minute now, Tiffany Stratton now. And now Tiffany Stratton now attacking Sky Lynch. What has gotten in to Tiffany Stratton? Well, clearly she did not take Sky's comments too kindly. She did not take being called a loser too kindly. And now Tiffany Stratton with the rolling heels, and now into the prettiest moonsault ever. And Tiffany Stratton with the prettiest moonsault on Lynch. It's Tiffy time! I want to see you try. I want to see you try. Well, Alexa Bliss may have won this fatal four-way, but Tiffany Stratton lays out Sky Lynch and lets... Who's the loser now? Tiffany Stratton has just taken out Sky Lynch. Thank you for joining us, and good night. I want to see you try.